happy to have my friend Aleali May with us today.
I haven't seen you in so long. Hi.
So I know you started off obviously as a blogger, but now you wear many hats. So introduce yourself, break it down for the viewers.
Yes, my name is Aleali May. I am a stylist, model, and sneaker designer.
Just sneakers?
For now. So I actually started out as a stylist. I was working at RSVP Gallery in Chicago under Dawn and Virgil. You know, when I started working there, it was really just like, whatever you can do in the shop, that's what you can do. What do you want to do with Aleali? And I was
so you basically used it as like a platform?
Yes. You know, at this time, this is, okay, Watch the Throne era, so all the Givenchy is coming in, you know, all these amazing brands. So I'm like, let me model it. Let me model. And then my first actual, you know, styling gig was when I moved back home to LA, and we started styling Kendrick. So it was Kendrick for Jimmy Kimmel, literally the next day. And then after that, we did Kendrick for Yeezus tour. And then, you know, my first modeling gig was like Stussy. So shout out to Neek from Anti-Social Social Club.
The other homie.
Okay, he definitely was like, hey, you want to model for Stussy sunglasses? I was like, yes, and that was dope. So it just took off from there.
Hey.
Wow.
The drama.
Can I just ask you though, what's the inspiration behind this?
Yes, so the only details I can share at the moment is that, you know, I did name them based off of Califia. So if you kind of do your Google searches, it was actually the name of a black queen that had a lot of warrior princesses that she had to take care of, and it actually is where California, legend has it, got their name from.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's
so that should give you a little bit more detail about it, but definitely just for all the queens.
Wow. Amazing. Beautiful. And Zoom.
Yes. So this is something where, you know, if I'm styling, I'm on a 12-hour set, like I can wear these and feel really good. I can feel like I'm supported.
And still look good.
You know, and still look good. And I wanted to do it on a high, so kind of just have that OG feel, even though it's using this new technology. And you know, these colors, we'll have more info soon, but stay tuned.
So get into the deets. Like we need zoom in.
Zoom in, pun intended.
Deets, get into the deets.
Yes, so like my first one, I had satin and chenille, so we kind of wanted to play off of that. And then we have like this really new leather. It's like a tumbled leather. It's so soft, and honestly,
Smooth.
you can bend down and not really
it doesn't seem to have a
crease
on him.
I mean, here's the thing. Yes, if you bend over, you know, many times, eventually, yes, but not as much as, you know, your first pair, you knock it out the box as soon as you know, it's over. But these are pretty good. They're
and
very
will these
sturdy.
come with dual laces, or is that?
Yeah, so they actually come with yellow, blue, green, and this cream here. So you can have fun with it. You know, I like to wear one and the other.
Is this the official packaging?
This is the official packaging. This is also the final sample.
I love the laces.
Oh, there they go.
There you go.
We got flavors.
Okay.
I love this off-white situation. I love that it's different types of materials, kind of the same colorway all around, but if you look closely, there's a story here.
God, I love this shoe. I just love it. The colors, the fabrics, and most of all, the comfort factor. I'm so impressed that there's a fucking Jordan that is going to be comfortable.
First, I love that it's yours. Number one. Number two, I love this A here.
We gotta
Hidden details.
show them. Well, I love that it's fashionable, but it's not trying too hard, you know? Just, it has that loose, casual, chic look, and yeah, I also love the cream. So what were some of the most important things you were thinking about when you were designing the sneaker?
The design process, it's really different every time. That's the thing, if you're creating a shoe, don't go in there expecting every single thing to be the same. My AJ Millennial Pink 6 actually came out 3 years after I designed it. Wow. So
no, I had people chasing me down for those because I had one of the samples.
Yeah, so we started off with friends and family, you know, just wanted to do some samples, but the hype for it was crazy. So you know, Jordan brands like Run It, Let's Go.
I almost sold mine
yes.
on a rainy day. No, I'm just kidding.
And the first sneaker, it was the Satin Shadows. I created that one in Portland at Nike the same day I created the Millennial Pink 6.
Wow. Okay, out of the 4 shoes so far, which one has been your favorite?
Yes, I know. It's my first one for sure. I think, you know, my goal was to have a Jordan, and you know, my Jordan 1 is my favorite just because that is like, you did it, you know? Like,
girl, you got your own Jordan with your name on it in the back. Hello.
Right? And you know, while you're over here praying for one, you know, just knock that out the ballpark, and here we are 4 later, which is crazy, you know? So I think, and also like that one represents Los Angeles, and I feel like, you know, I'm a true South Central LA girl, so
did it for the home
you know,
team.
yeah, you had to. I'm like, if I'm gonna be one and done, how am I gonna do this? Let me just, you know, rep for the squad, and then I can successfully bow out and say I did what I can do.
Beautiful.
How do you feel as like a Black woman in the sneaker culture?
I mean, honestly, I think it's a great time for us to really just tell our stories, because it's not just one. I'm not the only one, you know. You have your own, every woman who has come across a pair of shoes has had their own way of coming across that one sneaker that you're like, what is this? Because that feeling is just so different, and you're like, this is me, you know. And I feel like, you know, we're all pretty much Millennial Generation, and we went from no internet and really seeing that hype for these sneakers, and even, you know, these last 100%. Bits of actually Jordan in the, you know, in the flow of things, that, you know, we're all like a part of that. And I feel like, you know, it's not just the boys that want it, it's us too. And I think when we all look at someone like Michael Jordan, it doesn't have a gender on it to say like, you can achieve a dream, you know? So I'm feeling really good about the space that women are in. And I feel like, you know, even for us to be here, this wouldn't have happened 10 years ago, you know? So much has changed in the culture, and
we're on the rise.
We're really excited.
So, your thoughts on the entire VP of Nike situation?
Yeah, first of all, if that was my parents, well, I would have got my ass beat. I don't know about you guys, but it would have been done, and I would have been actually too scared to do it. That's a whole different ball game. I mean, parenting, that's a whole, I don't come from.
There you go, you're a parent, weigh in.
I don't come from that ball game.
What a dickhead.
Honestly, too, like, how did she let that slide? Like, how did it slide past her? Like, there's no way King would have got away with that shit.
Yeah,
First of all, King would have tried it.
Listen, you better know your kids.
It's because they don't make their children, so their children don't just
But like
go
$600,000 a month, how do you not know that?
She was
I
too
would have
busy
been like,
at
King,
Nike.
buy me a car.
Yeah, like,
She was too busy at Nike working.
well, no.
What are you most proud of, and what are you mostly looking forward to?
Ooh, what am I most proud of? I am, you know, just proud that I'm helping other women feel like they can create this space. So that's all really I want to do, is make sure that girls feel like they're being seen. I'm mostly looking forward to, honestly, I would say these next 10 years in streetwear, what that looks like for women. It's really just like this open ball game. And I feel like, you know, while we're here, like, you know, really try and let's do as much as we can, because again, 10 years ago, we didn't know that streetwear was gonna look like this. We also didn't know that the sneaker game was gonna look like this. We didn't even know that high fashion was gonna look like this. So, you know, who's to say? You, girl, buy. They don't fit, Janae.
I know what you have to just throw it in there.
Do you need these anymore? Do you need them?
Can you not shove your foot in
Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah.
I'll go through their outfit really well.
I know.
Well, we can close out here. Thank you kindly for coming. And I'm really proud
you
of
for having me.
And I'm proud of like
No.
the, not only creating the space, but like also like you're creating opportunities like within your brand and being an entity of your own.
Yo, thank you so much. I
And being
mean,
a role
and
model.
every girl here as well. Like, we've all, you know, put in the work, and I think that's what really matters, is behind the scenes or in front, you know, we're still out here getting it.
100%.
Yeah.
Woo.